light and heat. Time to take a stand, boys. Time to make a choice. Time to find our courage. Time to be deployed. Make our only stand here. Make our roads complete. All we waited for now, past the future meet. Get your weapons ready. Kiss loved ones goodbye. Now our time is coming, and it is not the time to cry. Fight the war. Fight the war. Fight the war. Oh, who cares why we're fighting? It's about the fight. Let the writers writing settle wrong from right. In the time of conflict, when the bullets fly, in the space of seconds, a life you cannot buy. Face the facts before you, face the simple truth. We're hopelessly outnumbered, it's tragic but it's true. Make your last formation, take the final road. Now it's time for endings, now it's time to go. Fight the war. Oh, fight the war. Fight the war.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm fighting the war because it's the day after my birthday. Oh yeah, what's going on, everybody? Welcome, Arvanauts, to a Tuesday stream. It is September 17th, 2019, in the year of our Lord, etc., etc. And we are here for some Deus Ex Human Revolution, which I'm very excited about. This is a schedule change, as I announced in the Discord. But for those of you who are not on Discord or did not get this, this is a change from what we were originally going to be doing, which is Adventures of Middle-earth, but we had to reschedule because of some player scheduling conflicts. We will return with Adventures of Middle-earth next Tuesday, the 24th. The plan is still for us to start at that earlier time of 10 a.m. Eastern, so that will be happening next Tuesday. But again, you can find out about all of this by sticking with us on Discord and on Twitter and on stuff like that, and I will talk a little bit about that as I go through the ways that you can support what we do here. And thank you. I appreciate that, Big Boss. Thank you, Caro. Thank you. I saw Marinda also send something in before. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Echo Alpha. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. I appreciate it very much. It's funny because, well, okay, I'll talk about my birthday in just a second. Before we get there, I do want to remind everybody about ways to support the stream. You know, it's my birthday, so if you want to support the stream, you can do that. I'm just kidding. But this is the same thing as I always say, which is you can support the stream by checking out the YouTube channel with !arv2, the Discord, !arvcord. You can always check us out on the Twitter, !arvtweets, and !tweet will allow you to retweet the stream. That would always be much appreciated. Okay, I'll see you over there, Echo. Thank you, Dragon, very much. Thank you. Where was I? Yes. And then arvinelaron.com is my website for all of that. Exclamation point Arv oh, yes, the financial ways to support the stream. Exclamation point Arv Shop, which is the merchandise area. Yay, Uncle Elias with the resub. Thank you for the resub, Uncle Elias. 19 months. Wow. Thank you for the birthday wishes, too. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Thank you. Always good to see you, sir. So yeah, the shop, which has the merchandise for Adventures in Middle-earth stuff from Terrytoons, and of course the Infinity and Beyond stuff as well. We're going to be adding some Esper Genesis material into that shop pretty soon. That obviously supports the channel. Exclamation point Arvtreon is the Patreon, which is currently sitting at $2.92. Would love to see that get north of 300 again. As we continue to go upwards in that Patreon, it allows us to do other stuff on the channel. Which is good for the channel, of course, and allows you guys to get even more content, and is good as well for me as I'm trying to support the channel and build things. So the Patreon definitely helps. And last but certainly not least, that sub button right above the video window will also help. We are currently sitting at about 48 subs, I believe, so we want to try to get that north of 50 and continue to build that as we go forward, because that will make a difference as well. I do have to say, on the financial side, I was excited because I got my advance from two things. About 2-3 weeks ago, I got my advance for the Icarus Jelinek graphic novels, and then I got my advance just yesterday from and they said happy birthday with the message as they sent it, which is funny, but from Alligator Alley Entertainment for the Tales and Tomes from the Forbidden Library. So that was a nice little birthday gift to get yesterday. So thank you to all of those who supported it, and I have other publishing projects coming down the line that I'm very excited about, and we are making very good progress on those other ones too. Forbidden Library is very close now. I would say that we're only a couple of weeks, maybe mid-October at the latest, for Tales and Tomes from the Forbidden Library being published. We're very close on that one. And Icarus Jelinek is already finished. In fact, it's already in full print layout. But Icarus which is the first part of that tale, is now the thumbnails are all done and the pencils are well in progress already. So we're making very good progress schedule-wise on that, and we should be able to deliver both books right around the March date, give or take a week or so of next year, which is great. So, and then the last thing is my manuscript for Winnie and Wormwood is closing in on being done also. I have one chapter left to do, and then the epilogue, and basically that's it. And then I have to obviously send it out for feedback from beta readers, and then I have to do revising it and so forth. But I would say that we're probably a couple of months from me being able to submit that, which is good because I've got a lot of other stuff that's going to be on the plate in terms of things happening. And boy, do I have a lot coming up next year in terms of conferences. I have, all of a sudden I went from thinking I wasn't going to have any conference after CanCon all the way until maybe Three Rivers Comic Con in May. And now it looks like I'm going to be in Confusion in Detroit in January. It looks like I'm going to be at, there's an off chance that I might be at BosCon in Boston in February. I will be at Farpoint in Baltimore in February. I will probably be at ICFA in Orlando in March. And then I will be at BroomCon, which is a new small little con, which is a Comic-Con type thing, MediaCon basically, in early May, and Three Rivers Comic Con at the end of May, and then on from there into my summer schedule. So I'm going to be a busy bee. And there's a lot of stuff going on, so it makes sense that that'll happen. So anyway, that's the deal with that. I am also coming to you from, let me get rid of that, and let me get rid of, where are we? This, and let me turn on that. There we go. Hello, everyone. I am also coming to you from my brand new Verizon Fios setup. I am very happy to say that I am now on Verizon Fios. And let me tell you, I currently have, as of last check, about a 900 speed download and a 945 speed upload, which by comparison, my cable modem had 300 down and about 32 up. So 900 down and 950 up is absurd. And it was funny because this morning, actually the reason I'm starting a little late is because I was on the phone dealing with the last kind of cancellations. Yeah, Slowpoke. I was dealing with that. That's a good point, Big Boss. You got 600 megabytes now, 30% jealous. I'll tell you what, man, it was funny too, because when I called the cable people, and I knew they were going to try this, because I'd been with them since 2010, so it's 9 years, and they were like, we see that you've been there for a long time, could we provide you like a cheaper, I'm like, It's not the price, honestly. It's the consistency. It's, you know, you guys went down too much. And also, you know, the speed. And they're like, well, you know, we were working on the box. I'm like, I know, but I would just like to cancel. And she's like, well, you know, because like you need to remember that like the speed, you know, that Verizon sometimes has cuts in service. I'm like, when's the last time Verizon had a cut in service for thousands of customers? And she's like, well, there was one in 3 years ago. I'm like, okay. And when's the last time you guys had one? And she's like, Friday. I'm like, mm-hmm. And then she's like, and I have to give her credit. She was very polite, but she kept like taking different angles on the same question. Then she's like, well, you know, if you do wireless, you know, that you realize that you're only going to get probably 400 megabytes up. I'm like, yes. And if I do wireless at the moment, I will get something on the order of 50 megabytes up. And she's like, or not even, what was it? 20 megabytes up or whatever. And she's like, it's just like, I mean, you know, it's you know, whatever. Like, it's her job. I get it. And I was polite. I wasn't a jerk about it. But I'm just kind of like, no, thanks. I'm good. I'm good. I just, because like, I was like, who said? She's like, well, you're not going to get 900 up. I'm like, well, on wireless. I'm like, yes. With you, I'm going to get considerably less than that. Like, there's just no, on a basic level, if you can afford it, if it's available to you, first of all, because not everyone can get this. In fact, a lot of people in New York City can't get it. So if you can get access to it, right? And if you can afford it, and ultimately, the only thing that I'm paying a little extra for is their modem, their wireless modem. I may end up changing for my Netgear, which is a good wireless modem, wireless router already. So it's possible that I am thinking about, oh, who do we have here? Daisy Chain Cosplay. Thank you for the host. I appreciate it. Thank you for the raid, Daisy Chain Cosplay. I am not familiar with you, I don't think, but welcome in, Daisy Chain Cosplay. I assume the last thing you were playing was cosplay? I don't know. Yeah, only 400 megabytes up. A paltry, exactly, Big Boss. I'm just like, what the? Anyway, yeah, so that's the only thing I'm paying that's a little bit extra. And I already have my modem, so I may just end up returning their modem and reinstalling not their modem, sorry, their router, and me reinstalling my router. Oh, it's Hadnix and Daisy Raid. I see. This is from Hadnix that I owe this honor. Well, thank you, Hadnix, and thank you, Daisy Raid, and thank you, Heimdall. Good to see you all. Yeah, so you do that, right? And I will end up paying, I think, even a little bit less. You love my comic? Which is my comic? What do you mean? I want to know what I love. Hey, what's up, Days _? But anyway, so yeah, like I was like, so I'm going to end up spending a little bit less for far superior stuff. And I get stuff like I had to get Sling TV so I could watch ESPN, which is a sports network in the States. But I actually get ESPN as part of this package. Plus I still get phone. So oh, Icarus. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Daisy Chain. I appreciate that. Yeah. Well, there's more coming as far as that's concerned. The new edition of Icarus plus Jelinek, the sequel to it, is coming out in March of next year. So it's available, !Icarus, to pre-order. But thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. We worked hard on it. So, but yeah, so I'm just hello, Sir Die a lot. Good to see everyone. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm pretty excited about that. Now, again, we'll see. Verizon is also a big company. I don't think it's all going to be smooth sailing all the time, but it's just ultimately, this is a much more consistent, this is going to be much more consistent as a network. It's not going to be as affected by outages all around the area. It's not going to drop. Like, for the first time, I actually was able to do my little online rehearsal that I do with my band using this thing called a Jam Link. And for the first time, I was able to use it with like full 48 kilohertz connection speed as opposed to 24. And that was just because even though other people are using stuff in the house, it's just so much faster. So in general, like I'm just like, it's crazy. So anyway, I'm very, very pleased with that. I think it was well worth it. And I finally just got kicked in the butt to do it after the, last Friday, a week prior to this previous Friday, where the internet was down for 6 hours and I couldn't stream. And I'm like, I can't, I've had enough. So, no. I have 900 megabytes up down on a wired router. No. But on the wireless router, Rogan, I'll have like 400 up down still. So, which I like Big Boss was saying, that just so cracked me up. That the woman was like, she's like, you're not going to get that full 900. You'll probably only get 400, like a mere 400. I'm like, 400, which will still be more than your wired connection by a factor of 10. Like, what? I don't know. Anyway, and they were fine. Like, listen, Optimum was fine for me. This would never have happened if I didn't start to have internet problems about a month and a half ago, where it was going up and down and being inconsistent, and then I had to bring them out, and there were 2 techs, and they couldn't figure it out, and blah, 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 blah. And then after I had done all that, the week before this last Friday, everyone, or a lot of people in the New York area, lose internet for about 6 hours. Maybe it's just bad luck, but at that point, I'm like, I'm done. If I have access to Verizon Fios, why don't I just do that? So, anyway, this would never have happened that way. Thank you, Daisy Chain. Again, I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Very, very much. And good luck with picking up your son for school. And thank you so much for the raid. So anyway, so today we are going into Deus Ex Human Revolution, folks. I will be with you folks for a little under 2 hours. At 4 p.m. Eastern, I will be over at GOG with Pen and Pixels, where we shall return to D&D with GOG Storm King's Thunder. And then tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, we'll be right back here with the R Vocalists for Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. So we got a busy day here on the channel. So definitely check that out. Speaking of Icarus, since Daisy Chain brought it up, don't forget !Icarus will allow you to pre-order the new edition of Icarus and to get the edition of Jelinek, which is the sequel. I will tell you that they are well worth it. They are really, like, they came out super well. The artist Acela Fabio has been doing a just incredible job, so I'm very excited about that. And let's see, I'm putting in a note actually to remind me about something regarding this. Okay, there we go. Lovely. All right. So, but with that said, the time has come for us to get into some Deus Ex Human Revolution. So, without further ado, let's do it. Let's make that happen. Hey, Dragon, as my IT expert, do you have any recommendation over whether I should hold on to my Netgear, which is whether I should use my Netgear so that I don't have to pay the $12 a month or whatever to rent from Verizon? This Netgear router is like less than a year old, basically. And see, the reason I thought that you had to get their thing because I thought it was a combo modem router, but it's not. Their modem is actually down below my desk, and the router is where it is. Like the router is up here on the counter. So it seems like a good router also, but I mean, if I can save the money, I'd rather save the money. So do you have any thoughts about that? As my resident IT expert. Let's see. Yeah, I know, right, T-Bank? Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, they said, they were like, oh yeah, they're like, we can let you do that, but then you won't get support on the router. I'm like, yeah, I don't think I need support on my router, thanks. I've been doing it on my own as well. So, all right, I'll probably do that. I'll probably do it in like a week or so after the other cancellation of the phone and stuff with cable goes through. Then I'll probably next week or something like that, I'll reset up the other one. It means I'll have to redo the passwords, but is it an AC router? I will show you what it is. It is this one. It is an AC 1750 smart Wi-Fi router. I won't show you all of the particulars, but it's 1750. It's an R6400 version 2. And like I said, I got it less than a year ago, so I like it. I mean, it works really well. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those like nickeling and diming you to death type of deals. And as I say, I can probably save the money, so. Oh, for sure. And Netflix, I mean, Netflix is why do I keep saying Netflix? Netflix. Netgear and chill. Netgear is a good model. And I mean, their Nighthawks are really good. And this one is, a smart Wi-Fi router that does a lot of things well. So I like this, I like this. I just need to make sure that I'm actually getting that functional well. Okay, yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll switch it over. I'm a little bit bummed because this like, you can see that this has to be laid flat, whereas the other one over here... Oh, hold on a second. Hang on just a moment. The other one looks like that. So it's like a lot thinner. So, and it stands up. So it's a lot more, I can fit it a lot easier. Like with this one, I'd have to move my jam link down below here. And then I'd have to put this back up on here. It's not like a big deal, but it's just, you know, that's the only situation that we would have. So, yeah. So, all things considered, hang on a second. I'm taking you all on a tour. Okay. There we go. Whew. Hope you all enjoyed that little magical mystery world tour. Yes, I'm actually only several inches, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? All right. Gotta make sure I have both webcams set up. Good, lovely. Okay, right. Let's get back to the game. Deus Ex, let's do it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, right. And I would have done that, except that I thought that this was a combo. What they were getting me was a combo modem router. And it turns out that's not what they were doing. So, you know, which is fine. Like, I mean, it's not a big deal. So, I mean, I'll pay 12 bucks for a month extra or whatever, but it'll be at a reasonable one. So. Yeah, I think I did that. Well, since I'm going back to the old one, I already had those shut off. So. Okay. Let's see. Okay, good. Yeah. But I'm happy about the Verizon Fios setup. Again, I'm not saying it's going to be perfect. I'm sure there will be, you know, problems here and there, but just in general, I feel much better about the approach of it. Okay. So now we got that done. Okay. Now let's take a look at what we've got here to do, because I think what we have to do now is, yeah. So there's a stupid scavenger hunt, which I don't really care about, but there is this, retrieve Burke's eye. So I need to get Burke's eye because he has that retinal scan. So I got to get past a retinal scanner, which means stealing his replacement prosthetic eye from his office in the base's administration wing. And the thing that sucks about that is it means that I've got to go all the way goddamn back to the place, which is not what I would necessarily want.
You can't keep me caged up here like some animal.
Sorry, Nina. I'll do what I can. Oh, wait a second. Did I not? Oh. How did I miss this? How did I miss these? Somehow I missed these. I don't know how. When I came through here, I thought I hit all these doors, but I guess I didn't. Look at all this stuff. Why did I miss all this? I love how cigarettes are still there in the near future. Hey, Paxi, what's up? How are you? Yay, thank you. I was distracted by the evil red light. That could very well have been the case. What's up, Second Obs? And thank you for the resub, Kilobyte. I appreciate it, man. 26 months. Hey, Kill, you and I need to chat, my friend, very, very soon. about a, I want us to make a general intro for the channel. I want us to have a general intro video. You and I have talked about it before, but I want us to make one of those, and, you know, debut it and be all grown up and stuff. You know, a few evil red lights. We've seen that before, right? What's a few evil red lights between friends? Yes, so we need to definitely make sure that we do that. How you feeling, Kel? How's everything going with you, man?
Post-interview log. Patient has been returned to detention area after sedation.
This reminds me of the Batman Arkham Asylum logs.
Medical history gathered indicates that she's a prime candidate for inclusion. Similarly, all biological indicators fall within required parameters. Recommend preparation for stage 1 therapy prior to...
Gary, have you seen this? Have you seen what's on this smart disk? He's gone mad!
Tiffany, slow down. What are you talking about? Where'd you get that?
I found it in the last shipment of materials we received. One of the boxes had been tampered with, blatantly.
It's not frozen, I
Someone
don't think,
was
Carol.
sending this to me, to us, to warn us about Commander Burke.
That sounds a little far-fetched, don't you think? I know the two of you have butted heads, but Bob's assured me that the commander is with us on this.
Really? So Mr. Page is okay with us using unwilling human test subjects, is he? What's his opinion on Bell Tower using the OCM to further their military
Gotcha.
aspirations?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Ask him about this Hydra project.
Tiffany, calm down. I know all about the Hydra project. It's nothing nefarious.
Anything named Hydra is
It
never
means allowing
nefarious.
soldiers to communicate more efficiently when in the field. You've seen Burke's augmentation. It has nothing to do with the OCM.
So, you think his obsession with this technology is because he's an environmentalist? Gary, I know this bothers you too. Those poor women. We can't keep doing this. We can't just rush blindly ahead and let men like Burke pull our strings. Science has made that mistake before.
I know. All right. Let's go down below and contact Bob. We'll see what he has to say about this. I know he's intrigued by the nanotech possibilities. Certainly, he's disappointed with the results we've had.
So we already know that there was trouble in paradise. This one scientist has basically been sounding the alarm on a lot of this stuff already. And she's been threatened by the guy. I assume at some point she's going to be killed, or there's a chance she'll be killed. Okay. So I like the premise of being able to sort of move back and forth. But honestly, this thing of going through the security scan every single time, even if what it's doing is loading, is a little obnoxious. Like, I've done this now like 5 or 6 times because you have to go back and forth. Yeah, big time, Rogan. So many death flags. Hey, what's up, Disaster Queer? Thank you. Happy Burbs Day, +1. Yay.
Subject
Thank
recognized.
you. I appreciate
Access
that.
granted.
How are you, DQ? Alright. Now, up here is where I'm not as sure about... Actually, you know what? Let's save that under this. I'm not as sure about the location of people and stuff up here, so... Still missing Link. Yeah, I haven't played it for, you know, I was only able to play so much, but doing some today, and then we'll do more coming up. I think it's next week, and should be able to wrap everything, I think, this month, because I'm going to do a couple long sessions. Oh, crap. I have to go all the way back here. God damn it. Not that.
Please, call the embassy. They will vouch for me.
Okay.
You bastard! You have no right!
You have no right to ask me how I feel. Yeah, I guess that's true. I could jump down Rogan, I suppose. Oh, that guy.
Vivo, não vamos acontecer! 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 Vivo, não vamos
Oh no, this is not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I can't do this. Yep. Yep. I knew immediately I couldn't do that. I was like, that's not gonna work. Because I don't have enough time to hack it. I could just auto hack it. Like I could just use one of those things to make it faster. That might be useful. Because I have a bunch of those. In fact, what do I have? How many of these do I have? These automatic opener things. I know I have some automatic opener things. Am I? Oh, I don't have any of the automatic opener things because this is the Missing Link DLC. Okay, well, crap. Never mind then. I may end up having to jump down anyway. Which is frustrating.
Please, don't send me to the doctors!
Yeah, this isn't gonna work.
What you're doing is wrong!
Okay. Oh man, the most useful thing, this cloaking thing has been easily the most useful thing that I've done the whole time. So useful. Super useful. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna wait a minute because I have this Pro Energy pack, and I'm probably gonna use this Pro Energy bar. But I'm going to wait until my battery goes up to full, and then I'm going to use that battery thing. They were alarmed early. Yeah. I don't know if anyone's ever played the Neverwinter MMO, but when you go through as a rogue character and you're stealthed, if you walk into a group of enemies, they get this purple question mark over their heads, like, what? Like, sort of, you know, Metal Gear Solid classic, right? And then if you kill them, they all hit the ground, and while they're lying on the ground, there's still the question mark on their bodies. Like, they're just kind of like, even while dead, I wonder what happened back there. It's very funny. At least to me. I find it amusing. Okay, so we're going to get that battery up to full. I don't think it'll charge all three. I think it only charges two. Yeah. Yeah, ring! Right? I can't do it quite right. Ring! Alright, that's what we're going to use. There we go. Alright, let's save that. And on we go. Okay. See, and this is what I mean. So, now again, I hit this.
Activating security.
Now we have to go through this again. Like, I get it's like the elevator in Mass Effect in the Mass Effect series, I guess, and I understand why they do that, but I'm just kind of like, come on, guys, like, is this all loading? It's cool like the first 5 times, but then I'm like, all right, can I skip this, please?
Subject recognized. Access granted.
Okay. Ah, this looks like my work. Okay. Now, most of these dudes, I'm pretty sure most of these dudes I already took out, if I'm not mistaken. So, not all of them, though, but most of them.
Listen, we'd all like to be in the middle of the action in Oz, but we're stuck here. It's better than policing civilians like Jonesy. Isn't he stationed in China? Drag that must be.
I don't know. Anxious sounds like a fun time at least, especially Lower City.
Probably too close to him.
I've got you covered.
No, nope, nope. Let's try that again. I didn't go fast enough. I got worried about him being too close, and I'm still worried about it, actually. There we go. And both down. I was never here. Okay. So, now, let's move you. First of all, take your money. Back to wrong horse, boss. Oh, I was about to... I was about to throw him down the pit. Maybe not the best idea. Here, you go here. There you go. You have a nice little nap. You follow me. I don't know. Do you guys think... I'm sure that wouldn't be deadly, right? That wouldn't be fatal to throw him down in that pit while he's unconscious. I'm sure that it wouldn't cause a problem. What are those... What the hell's with the tips of your gloves, bro? It's like you're wearing gardening gloves. Ah, very nice. Okay. You guys can just hang out here together. Really should not be sleeping on the job. Okay, I didn't think so, but... And that must have been previously. That shotgun was still there from the last guy I took down. Yeah, exactly, second ops. Hey, thank you, Kerflop. I appreciate it, man. Welcome. How are you? See, I've already been in here.
Keitner, I've got the eye, but it's not going to fool a retinal scanner unless it's attached to an optic nerve.
I know that, Jensen. I do have a plan. Take the eye down to Quinn. He'll know what to do. Keitner out.
Yes. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to remember not to do the full thing because it uses up that battery, which then doesn't recycle, so I should only do it later on. Okay, I got my praxis. Now, Eternal Peace. Almost as old as me. Yes, thank you, Second Ops. Yeah, well, I've now hit the big 47. 47. Okay, this I think speeds up energy recharge and grants me an extra energy cell. Yes. Yep. Both confirmed. Yeah. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay. New files? I don't... Are there? I don't think so. Maybe? I'll check, but... Okay, I gotta find Quinn. Oh man, I had to go back to Quinn anyway, and I don't have... I only got like one of the things that I need. I don't want to do his side quest. In the computer. I'll check, but I thought I already got all of his stuff. Installation of a new safe. Yeah, I already have all this. I got all this. I went to his room before, Rogan, so... Man, I did so much work in this area.
Huh? Hold it!
Whoops. I was about to say I did so much work before that I'm fine, and then I was like, ah! Alright, so I'm gonna have to get those guys out again. That's the problem, chat. There's always 2 more guards. Just remember that, in general. In life, there are always 2 more guards. So this is fine all the way up here. This is fine. Oh, you've been in there. Okay. Now we can sink down. Guy there, guy there. I mean, I can always cloak in, but I'd rather not waste the energy if I can avoid it. I wonder... Nah, I don't want to have to... I don't like having only 3 tranquilizer darts. Really? You're not gonna... There we go. I think that triggered him. I think he's now moving.
Just saw the Irishman down below.
Yep.
He says he'll have the new merchandise soon now that the ships are done.
Finally. Hey, did you ever wonder about his setup? I mean, I know he's a civvy, but Bell Tower's pretty strict about military procedures. They gotta know about this guy.
Sure they know, but to them, he's like a pressure valve. Quinn gets us some of the things Bell Tower doesn't provide. Plus, he doesn't do sly, so...
We get to feel like we're getting away with something. Plus, we get some extra goodies.
Exactly. As long as it doesn't get out of control, they'll let Mick run his little market.
Okay. Let me save this. Just in case. Well, there's another guy down to the left. Three guys. Is there a way to get... I mean, there might be, but... I don't have to do this, but...
I got a man down here!
Should have gotten them both. Lovely. The way they were positioned, it was just not gonna... I didn't like to waste those. I've only got one of those left, unfortunately, but the way they were positioned, it just wasn't gonna happen otherwise. Which is obnoxious. What are you gonna do? There are never enough tranquilizer darts. I think it's just a fair statement in general. Always good idea not to be right in front of the elevator door for when it opens. Ooh, wait. Can I move that? I can't, it's too heavy. Alright. Wait, wait! Back down to see Quinn. Okay, what's up?
So, what's the story? Just got off the horn with the commander. She says you got something for me to take a look at.
Prosthetic eye, one of Burke's. We needed to get past a retinal scan, but it's useless like this.
Aye. Without an active neural connection, it might as well be an expensive paperweight. May as well put a gobstopper in front of the scanner for all the good that thing will do you.
Solutions, Quinn. Think you can handle this?
Lad, I may be just a mechanic, but I'm also the only thing keeping this whole bleeding facility from sinking into the abyss. Think I can manage a simple optic frequency bypass. Just let me get me tools.
Sorry,
Right.
I couldn't manage it. No.
So that's it now. You got the eye. Sorry it took a little longer than I expected. Nearly break the damn thing once or twice. New TUAM firmware and such. Now don't go fucking around with it. It's only got a limited lifespan due to the temp power source I rigged. It's only good for one use. Got it?
Okay.
Is it supposed to be moving?
Aye. Bloody creepy that is. Try not to pay it any mind now. Thing's stuck in calibration mode.
Great.
Trick is, I got it thinking it's plugged into a new host. And by rewriting the system diagnostic checks, it'll keep trying to connect without detecting anything's amiss, which in turn keeps it alive in a manner of speaking. Fucking brilliant piece of engineering work, if I don't say so myself.
Why only one use?
Without being hooked up to a proper battery, like your brain. The voltage spike from a single scan will trip the surge protectors, shutting it down to prevent further transmissions. It's a redundant safety mechanism built into the optic nerve to prevent frying your noggin in a dorsal ventral feedback loop. Short of putting the thing in your own head, which I ain't exactly equipped to do, there's no way around it. Besides, I think the commander preferred it this way.
I see what you did there.
This is pretty impressive work for a mechanic, Quinn.
What's that supposed to mean? There's more to old Quinn than meets the eye. No pun intended. You wouldn't be the first fool to underestimate my know-how.
Well, there's more to this job than just a simple battery swap. I saw you modifying the BIOS. This is state-of-the-art hardware and software. You're not just a mechanic. You're a hacker.
You're not just a
You
hacker.
going on about
You're an
now?
Irishman.
Ain't nothing you couldn't pull off with a degree in computer engineering and a little elbow grease. Come off it now. We ain't got time for this.
Well, hopefully this thing works.
It'll work just dandy so long as you don't do something stupid like drop it. And it ain't a bloody webcam. So don't try using it to spy the knickers up someone's skirt. Got those parts for me?
Still working on it.
Like I said, check the cargo and receiving errors if you haven't already. And if someone managed to find one of them, you'd probably have luck searching the administration quarters.
Muscle memory? I don't... quite possibly. I don't actually know.
What are you buying?
What do you got? What do you got, bro? I don't want beer. I don't want beer. I don't want beer. Hybostim. I would like that. Okay. Let's sell a few things that I don't need. I do not need that. I'll hold on to the pistol ammo just in case. Although, wait, do I even have a pistol? No, I do not have a pistol, so I'm not going to hold on to the pistol ammo. Okay. I'm going to hold on to that. And this thing doesn't actually... yeah. Okay. So now, let's see if I can buy... Wait, do you have tranquilizer darts? Tranquilizer darts. Could use another Typhoon ammo. Actually, you know what? Since they stack, I could use all of them. Use those. My birthday is on... What's up, Tobik? No, it's on the 16th. This is the day after I mentioned. It's the day after my birthday. But I didn't stream yesterday, so... Okay. Yes. All right. Now I have got me some energy.
Satisfaction guaranteed. Unless, of course, you fuck it up yourself.
Okay, good. Much better spot. Also, how am I doing with the praxis amounts that I've got? 2,200? Okay. I'm down with that. Okay. Let's save it. Oops. Actually, let's delete that. And delete that. And let's save it there. Okay. Now we head back upstairs. So see, this is what I mean. Now I have to go all the way back to where I just was. So, I don't know. Yes, I got the social enhancement actually a while ago, Second Ops. I think that was the first thing I got. Because I have to redo all of this because I already did it in the main game. Yeah, that's right. What's up, Aaron? Aaron, when is your birthday again in September? I know it's in September, but when in September? It's not there. So this way. I want to save this here just for a minute. Oh, there you are. Hi. me. Come over here. All the way. Good. You have anything for me? Excellent. Thank you. Alright, goodbye to that. Goddamn turrets. September 21st. Ah. You were born, like, actually yesterday? Rogan, is that true? Happy birthday. And happy birthday almost, Aaron. Yes, excellent. Lovely. Okay, so the biggest issue here, again, we have to go right back through this again. The biggest issue here is going to be getting up that tower where there's still a lot of robots and lasers and things like that. But I have my full, I've got tons of cyber energy power and all that, so I should be okay.
Biometric data assembled.
Yeah, happy birthday, Rogan and Arendt, and all the lovely September birthdays.
Subject recognized. Access granted.
Excellent. Okay. Alright, so now I am going to use okay, and one more. Lovely. Okay. Alright, we're going to save this. And now we're going to head upstairs. I love the alarmed thing where they're just kind of like, what's going on? Madness is this? What? What? Oh. Let me go down here. What? Who's alarmed? Where? No one here. And one more of these. Okay. Excuse me. Also works on lasers. Okay. So far, so good. Yeah, it was yellow, yeah. You tell him, lady. I'm not sure this is going to work. Okay. There we go. Easy peasy. Alright. Good. Alright, that was the toughest part. So, let's just take stock. We've still got one of these. Got 3 here. We got 1 here. We've got 7 Typhoon ammo. That'll help in boss fights. We've got, and we've got 2 of these massive Pro Energy Jar ones. So we're okay on energy. You switched to full murder mode? Yeah. Well, I'm trying to keep that ghost run, and certainly the pacifist run going. So. Hey, get ready for a new novel experience. Security scan. Again.
Biometric data assembled.
Oh yeah? Well, I know there was a, there's one quest I'm not going to finish, which is Quinn's side quest, because I just don't care about it. So, but I've done a lot of other stuff.
Subject recognized. Access granted.
Alright, here we are back. One more time. Into the breach. Oh no, I know. I'm sure it isn't. I know. It's just lazy to me. Like, at a certain point, I'm just kind of like, come on, man. You know, I gotta be careful in case they restocked guards down here.
You can't keep me caged up here like some animal. You changed your mind. You'll let me out now? Please, they'll be back and I'll disappear like all the other women.
I'm sorry.
I said I'm going to take care of this, but I got to take out the guys, so. Okay, good. The golden gun. I completely forgot, by the way, that was Christopher Lee in that movie. Because I was watching a Kingdom Hearts stream last night, and I didn't realize that Christopher Lee, because I don't particularly like Kingdom Hearts, and I didn't realize that Christopher Lee played one of the main bad guys in that. And I was kind of like, oh, that's cool. So, yeah. What is this? Oh, I already read that. Right, then, never mind. Okay. Alright, here we go. Creepy.
Access granted.
Here we go.
Jensen, it's Keitner.
Wow.
Where are you?
In a well-concealed elevator inside the prison's restricted wing. Your gun-running neural engineer deserves a raise.
I take it the eye worked then. Good. Now listen, if what you say is true, if Burke really is using the prisoners here as lab rats, I need proof. Hard evidence that I can take to Interpol.
An entire prison full of kidnapped civilians isn't enough?
Seriously.
You're an ex-cop, Jensen. You tell me. How many death row inmates crying on about their innocence have you seen getting out?
It's wild. Look at that.
I'll see what I can find.
That's awesome. That's really cool. Good God, look at this place. Okay. Underwater secret base at Doom. Hey, what's up, Lego? Congratulations, man. Yeah, exactly, Paxi. I would not want to work in a facility that was like that far underground, you know? What's up, Space Mojo? Welcome to my secret underwater lair. What is this place?
Want to die.
What the?
Be free.
What is this?
Please. Please don't leave me like this. No hope.
Oh my god. What is this? The Christ. Good God. That's...
Can't take anymore. Want to die. Be free.
Oh my god. This is super creepy.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Don't hurt me anymore.
Oh yes, tranquilizer darts. Thank you, tranquilizer darts. This is, okay, this is clever writing and I want to show you why. So this part, Heaven to open up and all, Page Industries sped up its plans to build the first permanent commercial space station named Heaven. The orbital resort would accommodate 12,000 people and offer many 5-star restaurants and hotels. Expected cost for a night's stay, 100,000 credits. Okay, whatever. But this part, biotech industry leaders to debate ethics. The International Panel on Biotechnology and Ethics in Scientific Research has announced plans to convene early next year specifically to discuss the issue and future of mechanical augmentation. Specific objectives of the panel will be threefold, stated Christian Hoog, chairman of the Ghent University Bioethics Institute and head of the IBPSCR steering committee. First, to hold an honest and open debate on current practices relating to neuroprosthetic research. Second, to provide thorough forward-looking analyses into the future of the human-machine interface. And third, to evaluate current trends and emerging studies into less invasive augmentation technologies. The ISBSCR's announcement comes in the heels of growing public outcry over augmentation recalls and calls for a United Nations-sponsored vote on an industry regulation. This is clever writing because this is taking place right in the same lab where we just saw these poor people being operated on and all of this stuff, like all of this really creepy stuff that we see around here. So that's clever. Gary, when you get a chance, ever see something on the lab computer you need to look over, log to my account, T. Kavanaugh, password Esculpit, where is he getting this? So, yeah. Very, very cool. And again, it's not like it's any, like, brilliantly different thing, but it's just... This reminds me a little bit, too, of Handmaid's Tale. God almighty, how creepy is that?
Can't take anymore. Want to die. Be free.
I understand, let's see.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Page, the situation at Rifleman Bank is unacceptable. I fully understand that we're somewhat responsible to Bell Tower for our continued research in this field, but this means they are not justify any successful results we may achieve. In fact, I'm not convinced that their ultimate goal is in keeping with what your organization stands for, at least I would hope not. I've spoken with Gary at length about this, and I believe he's of the same opinion. There must be another way. We are killing people here. Dr. Tiffany Kavanaugh. I understand your concerns, Tiffany, more than you know. The loss of life is tragic, but in the long run necessary. We have to keep our eyes on the future, and I'm not talking about 15 to 20 years. This project is of the utmost importance to the immediate future. Monitoring Omega requires extreme amounts of computational power, and Heaven is almost set to open to the public, and then there are geothermal stations. Only the OCM even approaches the sheer data crunching capacity needed to run those operations. I know it may seem callous to consider these things ahead of human lives, but these projects will save so many more lives. Can't do that. Cannot do that. Wow, Lego. Oh, the ethical questions. I see what you're saying. This is the problem. The callous to see these things ahead of human lives. A lot of basic morality assumes that you can't prioritize it like that. That you can't say, I kill 5 people, so I save 500. In practice, sometimes that happens, even if it's unintentional, or it happens in a kind of roundabout way. But you can't, when confronted with that, say that. Like the answer to the old Saw, the thing about, you know, there's a person and he lines 10 people up against a wall, and he says, choose one of them to die or I'll kill all 10 of them, is to not make a choice. The answer is to not answer, because there is no proper way, right? There is no proper answer, morally speaking, to that. Now, people will make judgments and do things based upon their circumstances, and I hope that none of us are ever in that situation, but that's, you can't just go along with it and say, in the future, this will mean with this, this, and this. Yeah, hell yes, Arenth, I agree. That is definitely proof. There are other avenues I'm looking into. Certainly, if we don't see clear-cut improvements coming out of Rifleman Bank, we will terminate the project and pursue another course. I've spoken with Gary about this. I think he agrees, but we have to pull together if we're going to get anywhere. For now, you're right, absolutely. The numbers we're seeing, the losses are unacceptable, but I shudder to think what it would be like without someone like you on the team, someone who sees the human side of the equation. I know I haven't completely assuaged your concerns. There's no way I could do that without asking you to go against your character and completely ignore your empathy towards these people. What I am asking you to do is to stick with us and use that empathy. You're our conscience, Tiffany. We need you. Gary needs you. Please hang in with us, BP. Right. Just stay with us and put a pleasant face on the depravity that we're engaged in.
So sorry. Don't hurt me.
Yeah, the basic morality idea, Miranda, but there are different versions of morality. I mean, obviously, the greatest good for the greatest number, which is John Stuart Mill utilitarianism, but on an individual level, a lot of ethics people agree that you can't weigh things in the way that, and this is always the way it is, by the way. They always ask you to weigh it like, well, you're killing 2 now, but saving 10 later. You can't know that 10. The other way to look at it is, these 2 people now are being harmed. Okay? Full stop. Like, you know that they are being harmed. The 10 people later that you might save are hypothetical. The 2 people that you're killing now are real. So, there's that too. Oh god, I forgot about that, DQ. And how many times have I asked you to call me Bob? Bob Page, President CEO, Page Industries. Let's see. Refugee Kiwi, you there? Are you already landed? No, still on the sub. Any word from your sister? She said she'd be there. Sandra's reliable. Gary, I don't think I can do this anymore. What are you talking about? You know what I'm talking about. I'll be back before you know it. If I can convince Bob that this is a dead end. What's happening here is, he's a monster, Gary. It is a dead end. And even if it isn't, nothing is worth what we're doing to these women. Wish we'd never joined with VL. This isn't what I signed up for. Tiff, this isn't Bob's doing. We were sent in to clean up the project. If it can't be done, do you really think they'll can it? They will if we find an alternative. Reed or Nano. You know the one I think has the most potential. Just hang in there a little longer and no grand gestures. Yes, boss. Supplies. Tiffany, I'm about to send a supply requisition to VL for the next series of tests. Burke has already put us on notice that the ships will be docking as soon as the storm breaks, so things will get busy in here. Also, I'll be leaving the base for a few days. You'll have to handle the preliminary tests. Bob wants to meet face-to-face about our progress. He's also bringing a Mr. Everett, probably one of his backers. Fingers crossed that I can convince him to look into Nano, or at least get a look at the Reed research. Can't shake the feeling that we're spinning our wheels here. Try to not butt heads with Burke until I get back.
So cold.
That's okay. Yeah, well, debate over the morality of choices. It's, you know, this particular one was directly connected to the game, so. Jesus, Tiffany, I know you introduced me to Kathy, but I could get in a lot of trouble for even looking at these records, let alone sending them to you. Please, delete and forget this once you've had a look. I'm not sure how much help it'll be anyway. It looks like it's been altered for consumption, by who I couldn't tell you. Who is this guy? Some kind of spook? By the way, where are you? Any chance we can all get together soon? The kids have been asking about Aunt Fanny. Love, Jay.
I'm sorry.
So she's at all these issues. Augmentation.
Don't hurt me.
Jerry, I know I said I'd never collect on that favor, but I really need your help. You've been at BT for a few years. What are the chances of getting your hands on someone's personnel files? Specifically Peter Burke. This is asking a lot, but you know me. I would never ask if it wasn't absolutely necessary. Love to Kathy and the kids. Tiffany. So she wanted info on Burke. I mean, that feels like a lot of, as Aaron said, that feels like some info to me. Yeah, I thought about that, second obs. I thought about killing her, but I can't. It's gonna screw up my own pacifist playthrough. I can't do that, and I don't know. But we'll see. Trauma kit. What the hell does a trauma kit do? Is that a quest item? Trauma kit. Oh, which contains 2 doses of morphine. Ah, it's quest info. Yeah, whatever. Oh, does it? I can't do that.
According to Commander Burke,
The Learned Scholar.
tests are positive. Operatives report function within expected parameters. Never mind the cost.
I got a Praxis boy. Yes. Oh, I got another Praxis boy. Yes. Excuse me. I'm just gonna go over here and level up, okay? Oh my god. Okay, that was pretty sweet. All right. Well, now that we got that going on. Okay, run and walk silently. That might be useful. Oh, the Typhoon explosive? Yes. We'll need that for a boss fight. We'll absolutely need that for a boss fight. Wish I had one more of those Praxis, actually, but... well worth it. I got Typhoon info. Oh, no, there we go.
Compound P-027 proceeding as expected. However, preliminary simulation indicates little to no improvement.
I bet that I'm going to I mean, don't tell me if I'm wrong, but I bet that I'm going to have to face down Burke. At some point, I got to face down Burke. I have to assume.
Statistical analyses of latest implanted patients and test subjects revealed...
Quite the house of horrors you got here, Doc. You letting anyone in, or just women?
Who are you? How'd you get down here? This is a restricted area.
Obviously. You wouldn't want the rank and file knowing what kind of sick experimentation is going on down here.
No, you don't understand. I'm not...
Where's Burke? And your research partner, Savage?
Burke went back up to the base. And Gary left. Told me to be smart, keep my mouth shut, and do whatever Burke tells me to do. For now.
For now? I heard the three of you talking up there in the morgue. Sounded like you don't exactly fit in here, Dr.
Kavanagh. And who the fuck are you?
The name's Jensen. I came here looking for someone. Megan Reed.
Reed? I've seen her research. Gary thinks it could be the key we're missing. If she can be convinced to come here.
Megan Reed was kidnapped, Kavanaugh. Violently. As was her entire scientific team and the dozens of women you've been torturing down here.
No! You don't understand. I'm trying to save them. Gary and I, we were sent here to put the OCM project back on track. It wasn't until we got here that we realized what that meant, and by then it was too late.
OCM. Savage used that term in the morgue. What does it mean?
Organic computational matrix. It's a means of cross-connecting living brain tissue and artificial intelligence systems to create a supercomputer of unparalleled capability. Part flesh, part silicon.
That's what you're doing down here, turning prisoners into computer parts.
Human brain activity has to be integrated with the technology, or else it won't work. Even DARPA knew that.
Oh my god.
What does DARPA have to do with this?
Nothing. Not directly. In 2007, they started looking for research partners to help develop an artificial cognitive science program that could increase a soldier's situational awareness in the field. A number of private sector companies submitted proposals.
Bell Tower being one of them.
No. Bell Tower was a private military corporation. DARPA wanted researchers. But one of the companies who did submit something was a biotech corporation that deals with Bell Tower. And they believed a successful program could be designed if it could be wired directly into the soldiers' brains. DARPA wasn't willing to go that far.
So this biotech company took the idea to Bell Tower.
A corporation that, being privately funded, doesn't have to concern itself with political or ethical debate.
Charming.
Just how many prisoners are being wired into this thing?
I believe it, Rogan.
I don't know. But a lot of them don't seem to survive for more than a year. I've told the others there's no way this project can stay viable with these kinds of numbers. But the OCM computers have to have them to work.
Computers? You mean there's more than one of them?
There's several. This is just where the process starts. The factory floor. We select the candidates here, implant them, and ship them to the other locations. It's all very efficient.
Yeah, except your candidates keep dying.
Yeah. Yeah, agree, Miranda, yeah.
You seem to think Megan's research is integral to salvaging this project of yours. Why?
It's not my project. Had I known before I came here...
Right, just answer the question.
We're experiencing cross-systemic failures with the tech. Over time, subjects implanted with OCM augmentations suffer complete neurological breakdown. They pretty much burn up from the inside. Gary thinks it's a problem with the acceptance of the P-dot array.
I've heard that phrase before.
It's the building block of modern neuro-augmentations. Dr. Reed's been reshaping it, changing the way it bonds with living tissue. The mutagenic gene combination she's introduced into it, well, frankly, it's astonishing.
Enough to warrant her kidnapping? So she'd be forced to work on this project with you?
She's not on this project. I don't know what she's doing or where she is. This is the first time anyone's ever mentioned kidnapping.
You're really gonna stand there and try to justify your role in this, aren't you? People are being enslaved, Kavanaugh. Enslaved and crucified.
It wasn't like that at first. I thought we were going to make a difference, do something incredible for the world.
No one could have predicted.
Right. And look how incredible it turned out to be. But you can still make a difference, Doctor. You can help me blow the lid off this place.
Are you insane? I can't. There's too much money invested in this. Burke, the people I work for, they'll kill me. They'll hunt me down and kill me.
I know people who can protect you, hide you. Interpol is just waiting for evidence to tear Bell Tower apart.
It's not just Bell Tower. Oh, God. Oh, God, am I really going to do this? You can't get me out through the prison. Burke would stop us.
Then we'll have to do what Savage did. Take a submersible.
We can't. The hatches to all the docking hangars are locked tight. The only way to unlock them is by using the security console in the prison command tower. Burke keeps an eye on us.
Guess who's got to go all the way back into the command tower?
Then I'll have to go back up there and unlock it. Well, you gather as much evidence as you can carry.
Oh my God, I'm really gonna do this.
Good.
Damn right you are. Now get moving. I'll contact you when I unlock the hatch.
All right, fine. But Mr. Jensen, please, hurry.
Kavanaugh off the base, getting things done. All right.
I'm working as fast as I can, Mr. Jensen. There's just so much data. The OCM project is quite complex, and I don't want to trigger any security alerts that might warn Burke of what we're doing.
Got it. That's all I wanted to know. I'll be in touch soon.
Oh, Gary. What have we gotten ourselves into?
Okay, so... That sucks. I have to go all the way back up. Oh my God. Alright, so saving the prisoners, do I have to go, like, how? Like, what is involved there?
I can't believe I...
Do I have to go, well, okay, don't let, wait. It's not for right now, okay. Okay.
Keitner, contact Interpol. We need rendezvous coordinates for a deep-sea submersible.
A what? What exactly have you found, Jensen?
A research complex hidden beneath this base. One of its staff is willing to turn whistleblower if we can deliver her to Interpol using one of the lab's transport subs.
Which explains why you need the coordinates. I'll see what I can do. Keitner out.
Look at all these subs. Like, can you imagine the scope of this? Like, the... You know what this reminds me of a little bit, too, is a cross between Leviathan and Project Overlord in the Mass Effect series. Leviathan, I think, is Mass Effect 3, and Overlord's Mass Effect 2, but it reminds me a little bit of both of those. Reese, what the...
Keitner, what the hell's going on? The elevator stopped.
Burke must have intercepted our comms. Get the hell out of there, Jensen. I'll meet you...
Oh, crap. Well, great. issues. I hope not. What? Not sure about this. This is why they should have bought FiOS. It worked well. Yeah, exactly. It went really well. So, pretty painless. Definitely an improvement. So far worth it. Although I've only had it for just a day. So, but so far, yes, very pleased with the change. But as I say, I mean, I don't want to. So second ops, what do you mean you can't? So yay, birthday present. Exactly. Yep. Oh, I can't move it. Oh, yeah, that's fine. I don't need to worry about that as long as they don't go hostile. So another... Oh, I see what you're saying, though, but they're always going to be at least alarmed. Okay, good.
Elevator's locked down, Sergeant. The target must still be down there.
Good. Find Team Tango and intercept. Lift is secured. Repeat. Lift is secured. Holding position.
Hold on. You wait to hold position. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Second ops. I know. I don't have my birthday cake yet.
Terminate anyone that opens that door.
Birthday party coming soon.
Would have been someone from the science team.
Expendable. Wow. And likely compromised.
Expendable.
Do not take this man lightly, soldier. He has infiltrated a high-security bell tower base. Do not let the low casualty count fool you. It only means he's more resourceful and more dangerous.
Or he's had help from the inside.
Enough yapping. If he comes up here, we'll get our shot at him. Then we'll see about any help he may have had.
What do you mean? I don't think so because I can't open the. I don't have the augmentation to. I don't have the augmentation to do this. Yeah, a little bit, Miranda. I can see that for sure. I don't... Not really. I don't think so. Am I missing something? I don't think I can. No, it doesn't look... Because I can't bring... There's no box down here that I can move or whatever. I could go over... But there's nothing over there. Yeah, instead I got the Typhoon thing, which I, you know... Don't tell me if I didn't need it, but... Ooh, speaking of things to find, I'll take... What? What do you mean? Oh, you know what? There's one thing that I should definitely use. I don't quite have enough. That's too bad. Oh, I already have 200, though. That doesn't help me. Spamming your stun gun? Yeah, but you didn't have to worry. But you were not trying to stay... Although I guess you can't completely stay frozen anyway. I did try to use the stun gun with the... What do you call it? With the first boss. It's probably going to reveal my presence. What?
Yeah.
That's fun. You had Ghost No Kills, really? Well, I know the bosses don't count against Pacifist achievement because there's, at least initially, there was no real way to manage it any other way, but... How am I going to save this person?
Code yellow initiated. Detention silo decontamination proceeded. Warning. Gas dispersal imminent. This is not a drill. All detention silos will be decontaminated. Activating security scan.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, that sounds really bad. Nothing about that sounds good.
Biometric data assembled.
And me without my rebreather. Because I don't have... Yeah, I'm still pretty far away from a praxis.
Subject recognized. Access granted.
Let's save this here. And just to confirm, what am I trying to do? Right, yeah, the security mainframe.
Keitner!
We really broke open a hornet's nest, didn't we?
God, what a... Damn it.
It's bad. You need a medic.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. Got those coordinates, Jensen. But Burke figured it out. Seized control of the station and locked down the detention camp. Bastards cleaning house.
I've got to get Kavanaugh out.
Can't. Not until you stop the gas.
What gas?
Burke's enacted a scorched earth protocol to stop the truth from getting out. Poison gas in every cell. Lab tube. Unless you stop it.
Stay with me, Keitner.
There's a circuit board underneath the prison command tower. Directs the flow. Everything's connected, but might be able to redirect. Whistleblower has to live, Jensen. Only sure way we stop this.
Keitner? Keitner!
Great. Well, this is wonderful. Great, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to, like... Blah. Blah! This is gonna suck. Oh, man. Alright. Okay. Let's see. There was a pocket secretary that I had before. Pocket secretary. Where was the pocket secretary? Okay, pickup confirmed. Estimate arrival of 15 hours after departure. Someone will be waiting for the package. Center retrieval. Blah, blah, blah. Someone will be waiting for the package. Okay. Exfiltration. Good, they got that. Alright, so what the heck are my choices now? Okay. Disrupt the gas dispersal. Burke's locked down the detention camp and the research lab in order to flood both areas of poison gas. Need to get over to it fast. Alright. This is going to be a joy.
Detention footsteps. Who's there?
Get out here!
That's him.
What? The frick? Why was it? What? Why were they hostile? I was freaking cloaked. Why would they be hostile? I really wish, by the way, you had the double takedown where you just take the two together.
Footsteps. Who's there?
Too far down. God damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Wrong button. Yeah, maybe I just landed on top of them. That's possible. Damn. Oh, man. I knew it, too. I'm like, I'm not going to get there time and fast enough.
Footsteps. Who's there?
But it's chickens. Now the question is...
Tough choice ahead of you, brother. The prisoners. Or whistleblower. You can't save both.
What? The hacker from the ship. You've been listening this whole time?
Like Zetka said, everything's connected. Right now, gas is set to disperse evenly between the prison and the lab. All you can do in here is redirect flow out of one area into the other. Do nothing. Everybody dies. Do something.
Somebody dies faster.
Precisely. But if you want to bring down Bell Tower, the choice is clear.
There's no one to get to both. There's no way to get to both. There is a way to get to both. Yeah, don't spoil it for me, Rogan, please. But okay. Well, let's do this first.
Silo decontamination underway.
Well, okay, just tell me this part. Do I need to have the rebreather to do this? Because what I'm thinking is what I could do is route it back to the prisons and then basically cloak and okay, I don't have to do that.
facility decontamination initiated.
Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, nope. Only got one. Oh god.
Silo decontamination underway.
This is probably not going to work because it's too slow. Come on.
Access granted.
Woo!
Warning. This is a code yellow. Mass facility decontamination
Okay.
initiated. Silo decontamination underway.
Yeah, it was pointless. I was hoping that I could hack in there somehow.
Footsteps. Who's there? Footsteps. Who's there? I do not have a confirmation yet.
Confirm that, bastard. Okay.
Silo decontamination underway.
There's got to be a way to do this. God damn it. God damn it. What, really? The problem is that I've only got about another 10 minutes or so. Damn. Damn it, no. Didn't ask for that, thank you. Wrong damn button.
Someone hiding over there.
Absolutely, second obs. Yes. Oh, yes. But I just mean 10 minutes for this game. Come on, guy. The other way, jerk. What? Oh, my God. Moron. Yeah. Come on.
This is a code yellow. Mass facility decontamination initiated.
Oh my God, really? I always forget that it takes a little bit of stuff to take down a guy. Yeah, I always forget that. I wonder, can I?
Silo decontamination underway.
What happened?
This is not doing anything. Can I EMP the computer system? Can I EMP the computer?
Son of a...
The only thing I can think of is the vent. Actually, wait, can I vent? Crap. No. What is the... I don't remember. I don't remember which one I used. I'm running out of time. Okay. Alright. Yep, pretty much. I'm going to create another save on top of this. I'm going to delete all of these later, but... Okay. Oh. Have some money.
Silo decontamination underway.
With shot. Who's that?
Warning. This is a code yellow. Mass facility decontamination initiated.
Hostile in the area!
Yeah, whatever. Still the coolest thing in the game. Yeah, but... Okay, I think I came from here.
Silo decontamination underway.
Right, there's a guy there and a guy there. That's where I came from. It's this, right? So instead... Oh, that's just... that doesn't do anything. Hello? Hello? Thank you.
Silo decontamination underway.
Okay, is there... Can I assume whatever it is I'm doing, I can't do it from here, right? I have to go somewhere and do it. Because I'm trying to think of, like, I have to go, do I have to, maybe I have to, like, confront Burke or something? Or, like... what I'm wondering is whether I can... The thing is... What's up, Varney? The thing is, I feel like I should be able to go to the lab, get a hold of her, get her out, then come back and reroute everything to the lab. That's the thing that makes sense. But I've got to get there. And the thing is, I can't get back into the elevator now. Well, I guess I can go around. I know, it's always a ventilation shaft. Lift is dead and you don't have time. I wonder if there are events in the prison that I missed. Wait a minute. Six?
Warning. This is a code. Yellow. Mass facility decontamination initiated.
Footsteps. Who's there?
Oh wait, there's a vent. Okay, there's a vent.
Why are you doing this?
How do I... Oh, crap. Whoopsie!
Hearing source of disturbance. Son of a bitch!
How do I destroy... I don't think I have anything to destroy it with. How do I destroy it? How do I destroy the big crate? But with what, though? Well... You guys better be right about this. What? Freaking much space does it take? Okay.
Decontamination underway.
Oh, someone do something! Stop it!
Who's there? I do not have a confirmation yet.
Okay. I have ammo. Not much. Great. How many bullets do you need to destroy it? What? Why did they go hostile? I was cloaked. Come on, game. I'm cloaked.
Hey, what happened?
Nearing so.
What?
Son of a bitch! We need help here!
God damn it. Oh, that is so annoying. Ah. Crap, 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 crap. It's not what I needed.
Sure, someone was here.
Initiated.
I'm hot.
Nearest source of disturbance.
Okay. Why can I not save there? Why can I... What is this? Why can I not save here? Why am... What is going on? Can I save, please? Do I have too many save games? Is that the problem? I bet I have too many save games. Which is obnoxious. You should let me save as much as I freaking want. Why am I not allowed to save? Well, what is going on? Why am I not being allowed to... There we go. Jeez. I hate that, man. Don't do that. Okay. Now... Okay, we got through. We got through. What? Better not have been the only reason I went in here. It wasn't so far. Let's see if that matters. Was this the guest? Five minutes, 55 seconds. Okay. This looks promising. This turns out to be right.
Not plugged yet. But the toxicity level is dropping. You found a way to save everyone, Bratan. You'll still need to unlock the submersible so our whistleblower can go free.
Don't play your game!
Use the touchscreen in the command tower. It'll also let you back inside the base.
And why would I want to go there?
Use your head, Tuvok. The last thing standing between you and Megan Reed is Burke.
Yes! I did neither. Man. Okay. Alright. Security mainframe disengage Burke's lockdown. Yeah, of course, that's the good news. Bad news is that I have like no, I have like none of these left. I got one of those left. It was worth it though. It was worth it to do that. Oh man. Okay. Now, the one I have to do for this... That was pretty awesome, I have to say. Alright, let me get rid of a few of these. Oops. Okay. Let's put a quick save there too, just in case. Alright. Awesome. How are we doing on time? Yep, 3:32. That means I gotta get going. We did it! We did it our way, people. That's sweet. That's really cool. That is pretty cool. All right. Good stuff. Well, because it actually worked with me needing to get off of this thing because I was just like, I gotta go. Good. We saved both. Those bastards. Excellent. All right. No choice was made this day. I saved both groups. Okay. Awesome. That's cool. I'm glad that they added that actually as an option. That's kind of neat. So I like that sort of thinking outside the box. Anyway, I've got to get ready now for D&D, which is coming up at the top of the hour on GOG. We will continue this. I got to figure that we're close to the end of this DLC. And I know that the DLC is close towards the other. Yeah. Well, I like the fact that it was there, even if it didn't tell you it was an option. I like that. I like that. A little bit, not even BioWare-y, right? It's like even beyond that. So, but anyway, I hope everyone had fun. Thank you all for the birthday wishes and for the resubs and the support, etc. I'm going to be over again at GOG with Storm King's Thunder at 4 p.m. Then at 9 p.m. tonight, I'll be back here for the R Vocalists with Ace Attorney, Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, which would be a good time. And I am looking forward to that. And then we will continue with this next week where we will wrap up. I'll have 2 long sessions, and I think I should become able to come close to wrapping up the game, which is good because I've been having a great time with this game. But yeah, exactly. I was thinking about that too, Second Obs, and I'm glad that I was able to stick with my moral principles because I really, it worked out pretty well that I was able to stay that way. So I was able to do that without being like, because I wanted to try to do it. But I was worried that I was going to be unable to do it because of the inability to, because I didn't get the strength augmentation, but I was still able to stealth-wise just by destroying a box. Of course, you know, I now have done terrible violence to boxes, so I'll just have to take that in. Anyway, but I'm no raid today because we got to get over to GOG. I got to go over there right now. Thanks to my wonderful viewers. Don't forget the ways to support the channel. ! ArvTube to check out past broadcasts of the stream. ! ArvCord to hang out with the Arvanauts in between streams. ! ArvTweets to follow me over on Twitter. All of that is at arvanelleron.com. You could find, to support me financially, the shop, ! ArvShop. ! ArvTreon is the Patreon. Could really use some support over there. And of course, that sub button right above the video window. Thanks to all of those today who subbed and resubbed and all that good stuff, and hopefully we'll be able to keep that going in the years and months ahead. Yeah, thinking through the box, exactly. Stop violence against boxes. But that's going to do it for me. Thanks, everyone. I will see you over at GOG. Much love to my mods, Aradinel, Dragonspear. Great job today. Thank you to my wonderful subs as well, Aradinel, Dragonspear, Disaster Queer, Tobik, Uncle Elias. Thank you all to Big Boss, Shuffled, Commander Root, Des _ Ekag, Aranth, Gorgar, Host Me Raffle, Jagtris, Carohemd, Lurks, Metal Deer, Mubot, I guess, Marinda, Poltergeist Zero, Quapmos, Ifaka, Second OBS, of course, OBS, Second Obs, I know that, T-Bank, The Pale Lord, U Christensen, V&K, Varney, Virgo Praz, and X Rogan, and thank you as well to Daisy Chain Cosplay, I believe it was, for the raid, and Hatnix for letting her know about that. That's it for me. I'll see you over at GOG in about 25 minutes. Until then, more Deus Ex to come next week, but for now, everyone be good to each other. See you soon. Night.
Fresh and new, when it all seemed clear to you, when your aim was straight and true. Were your mind untroubled by the questions in the dark, content to play your part, open pathways to your heart? Were your life untainted by a host of broken dreams, when all your acts were queens, understood all that it means? Could you have understood the way your life was bound? Did you ever wonder how you got from there to now? Oh yes, you're gonna fly away from here, where the sky grows more clear, and your problems disappear, drift away down below. Watch them go down to your friends, where the trouble never ends, and there's always just one more day left to go. Search now through your pot of broken lies. said fake goodbyes, another cynical disguise. When will they catch you? All those little things you said. Will it turn around instead? Blame the voices in your head. With all your subtle language, try and turn your life around. If your center gets unwound, you do your best to slow things down. And if you feel things that you never felt,